but its so-called political angle, the political pillar, SDPI, is up and running. Now, they're saying they're going to contest elections in Karnataka, but there's very incriminating evidence that has come against them today. Let's debate.
August 11th, 2020, at around 10:55 p.m., a mob armed with sticks, rods and hockey sticks gathered around the residence of Congress MLA Srinivas Murthy. Moments later, the violent mob broke open the gates of the house. At the same time, there was mass mobilization and coordinated attacks at 2 nearby police stations. 60 policemen were injured, 3 people lost their lives. There was overt instigation.
In some shocking and massive revelations, it is now being learnt by Republic Media Network, which has gone on to access a crucial cabinet note on the role of the SDPI in the KG Halli and DJ Halli riots, which happened on the 11th of August in 2020. Now, more and more details are emerging, which goes on and states the fact that the SDPI behaved like a gang of terrorists, and all their acts points out to the fact that they had a larger ulterior motive, and the conspiracy behind this was to create communal hatred, spread violence in the region, and also to make sure that the law and order is unstable.
The PFI faces a ban, and yet the SDPI is free to contest elections in Karnataka.
कब CAA इम्प्लीमेंट किए उसके बाद हर दिन हर मुद्दा पकड़ करके दंगा करने के लिए कोशिश करते रहे. उसके वजह से वो लोगों को अचानक एक मौका मिला, प्री प्लान के जैसे काम किए, आग लगाया. ये सही समय है बैन करने के लिए.
It's time to ban the PFI. Let's debate.
In fact, I am surprised, Smriti Harris, that the SDPI has not been banned yet. SDPI is a part of PFI. There's no difference between the two. And now we have proof that it was operating as a terrorist gang. What is your take on hashtag ban SDPI? Smriti Harris, please, who's spokesperson of the BJP in Karnataka.
I'm quite surprised myself that, in the last 55 years of governance of Congress, they had not banned an organization like the SDPI. In fact, SDPI is unlike any other political outfit. Through its propaganda, SDPI has always been trying to damage the social fabric of India by, instigating the sentiments and playing with the sentiments of vulnerable communities like Dalits and Muslims. So this is their modus operandi, and the same has been done even in Karnataka. It was not just a riot; it was a pre-planned act of terror, wherein thousands of mobsters gathered around the police station. They harassed the policemen, they tried to steal their weapons from them, and if this is not an act of terror, I don't know.
It's also clear
how
to
people
me.
can defend
Can the Al Qaeda, for example, be allowed to have a political wing? Simple question. There's no difference. A terrorist organization, banned outfit. Syed Abbas and Mohammad Tausif Rahman, Atikur Rahman. Can ISIS be allowed to have a political wing? They can't. So PFI cannot be allowed to have a political wing. It cannot be allowed. That's it. End of story. Now, if there are some PFI people who want to say now we'll become SDPI and SDPI has not been banned, they must lose hope. They must lose hope now, because we have to ban the SDPI next. We have to keep banning organizations till all of them are completely shut down. And this hate factory ends. Tausif, this hate factory which is trying to spread hatred among the people of this country, right, which are murdering people, carrying out riots, and which against whom they are trying to create an atmosphere of terror in Bengaluru and across the country, they can't be allowed to operate. They can't be allowed to operate.
Sir, I totally understand this, because this is what I'm saying. I totally understand, because some of the people are saying, and the government is saying as well, they have some proof, they have some link with the terrorist organization as well. But the thing is that, like, if you have all the subject which is going against the SDPI, if you have all the proofs, if the central government is having all the proofs, why are we waiting to ban SDPI? What is the facade all about?
Binay.
Why can't we
Binay.
make a new... See, I understand.
Binay, I agree with you on that. I want to take that question to Binay. Let him respond quickly. Let him respond quickly. We have limited time tonight, so let him respond quickly. Binay.
But if the central government can implement so many laws, why can't they implement this as well?
Agree.
Ban the SDPI tomorrow.
Tausif.
Just ban, go to the Supreme Court.
Tausif, it's my time here.
Okay, Tausif, Binay's
but you are making a propaganda out of it.
There's no propaganda, it's a clear demand from us.
You guys are making a propaganda and an agenda
stop.
just to stretch the matter. Just to
We're not stretching
more
any
hatred,
matter.
More violence.
Binay, please go on. Binay, please go on. We have limited time. Binay and Atik.
Arnab, I can see the same people, those who were soft on PFI, SDPI, now they are questioning the central government that why they are not banning the SDPI. So we have seen in our television, studio that Tausif, Mr. Rahmani, who was a spokesperson for both PFI and SDPI. Now he has been disassociating himself from PFI and telling that SDPI is not part of PFI. So Arnab, we don't need to make a campaign to ban PFI because the government is serious. And in the recent, in the recent raids, 1 week back, many SDPI members, they have been arrested. Their house has been searched. And in all the 3 raids, none of the SDPI members, they have been neglected. They have been raided. They have been arrested. Arey Baba, you are the same people. Few months back, you are supporting PFI. You are giving clean chit to PFI, SDPI. Now I accusing the central government.
The same has happened in Karnataka as well.
There is no end to your why, Tausif. There is no end to your why. There is no answer to your why. Trust the government. Trust the government. Trust the government. Yes, the SDPI.
Ban it right now.
Arnab.
Why are you waiting, sir? Why are you waiting? I have my question.
Arnab, the same people they are asking for ban on SDPI. Those who are having political alliance with SDPI.
Atik, back with Smriti. Atik and Smriti. We have a couple of minutes left. Atik.
They were alliance partner of SDPI.
Arnab,
I plead the Home Minister.
Yes, Atik.
the only organization which should have a political wing is the RSS. Why only ban the SDPI, ban the All India Muslim Personal Law Board, ban the Jamaat-e-Islami Hind,
Stop
ban
playing
the
victim.
Tabligh Jamaat,
Stop playing
ban
victim.
all Muslim organizations.
It's not a Muslim
but
issue.
The RSS, BHP
It's not a Muslim issue, sir.
Muslims
It's not a Muslim
have
issue
no
at all.
right to have their organizations.
No. It's about the PFI, which is a terrorist group. The PFI is a terrorist group. Isn't the PFI a terrorist group? Isn't the PFI a terrorist group?
One member of the SDPI telling that you have to sharpen your weapons, your kitchen knives, चक्कू छुरियां तेज करा लो. कौन से SDPI member ने कहा था? They are the terrorists, the biggest terrorists.
See, we are dealing with organizations here. 1 minute, Atik.
That's
you see,
the
1 minute,
reality,
Atik, one point here, and I'll get Smriti to respond. I'm not debating with you. But the point is, the SDPI is an offshoot of the PFI. It's like if there is an offshoot of Al Qaeda, if there's an offshoot of ISIS, if there's an offshoot of the Lashkar-e-Toiba, you can't have an offshoot of the Lashkar-e-Toiba operating as a political party in this country. Be logical, yeah? What are you talking about? I want to bring in Smriti. Smriti, why don't you respond to him?
It's an offshoot of... No.
Next he will say ban.
If you say there is
Okay.
a terrorism...
The government is very serious about the ban. The government is very serious about the ban on SDPI. There is due diligence that has to be followed in order for the ban to take place. We've already seen that, a final report of the findings of DJ Haldi and KJ Haldi has been submitted to the NIA, and it is just the final action that is pending. See, one must realize that when it comes to banning a political organization, there is also a say that has to be gotten from the Election Commission of India. So once the Election Commission of India gives us that go ahead, I'm sure that SDPI will be banned very shortly in India. The time has come. The time is ripe for the ban of SDPI.
I'm telling you, you will not ban. The central government will not ban SDPI. There will be a circus, I'm telling you. You will see a big circus.
You said aren't you the same, one minute, aren't you the same Mohammad Tausif Rahman who said the same thing about the PFI? You are the same, are you a different Mohammad Tausif Rahman or the same person who used to come on my program and say there will be no ban on PFI? Are you the same Mohammad Tausif Rahman? Or are you a different Mohammad Tausif? You look like him. You talk like him. You sound like him. You sound like him. Okay.
कब होगा?
Okay. Okay.
कब होगा?
जैसे PFI का हुआ ना वैसे ही होगा. आपके कोई लिंक्स है क्या?
कब बैंड होगा?
आपको डर है क्या? आप ज्वाइन कर रहे थे क्या? आप ज्वाइन कर रहे थे? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, remember we have still not won as a people in the case of what happened on Air India flight 102. We have still not won because Air India has not apologized. That pervert, that creep has not been arrested, and we must continue to raise our voice till then. On that story and more, I shall be back by 9 o'clock tomorrow. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you Friday evening. Goodbye.